dream with me tonight. Let's go to far-off places and search for treasures bright. Come dream with me tonight. Let's build a giant airship and sail into the sky. Let's watch the ground so far below. Let's watch the birds as they fly by, fly so high. Come dream with me tonight.
So, with the help of King Nogbert's carpenters, we fixed the airship and sailed home. But the most important thing to happen at the castle was the discovery of the crystal book. Even though we still have to learn to read it. It's written in a strange, ancient language. I wonder what it all means.
Is this book all about me, Gimmick?
Actually, Fuzz, it's about all fobs. That's why I call it All About Fobs.
Are there gonna be lots of pictures? I like books with pictures.
Not yet, Grubby, but soon.
Hi, what's going on?
Gimmick's writing a book all about me.
Actually, it's all about fobs.
Same thing.
Teddy, would you do the honors and read the first chapter?
Why, thank you, Gimmick. I'd be happy to. Chapter 1, Fob Characteristics. As we all know, fobs are happy, cheerful creatures that come in a variety of colors.
Yep, that's right.
Some fobs drink bird-like.
Yep, that's true. Very true.
They get their bright colors by drinking the water from Rainbow Falls.
Yep, that's true too.
Very true.
Therefore, to keep their colors, fobs must live close to Rainbow Falls. I think the fobs are right, Gimmick. We've seen colorful fobs all over Grundo.
You have? Oh, so have I, actually.
That's right. I don't live near Rainbow Falls, and I'm colorful.
I'm sure there's some scientific explanation.
You did check your information for accuracy, didn't you, Gimmick?
Accuracy? Well, to be perfectly accurate, I don't remember.
Gimmick, don't you think if you write something down, it ought to be...
Correct.
Well, of course. You're absolutely right. I was in too much of a hurry to check the facts.
You've got a good start, though, Gimmick. Is there anything we can do to help?
Well, yes. You can do my research.
Research? You mean searching for the same thing twice?
Not quite, Grubby. Research means gathering the correct information. Grubby and I can help you do that, Gimmick.
We sure can.
Wonderful. The first thing you can research is how the fobs keep their bright colors, even if they don't live near Rainbow Falls.
Sure, Gimmick.
Come on, Teddy. What are we waiting for? Let's start searching for research. Gee, Teddy, so far this researching is pretty easy.
That's because we haven't started yet. The real research begins when we get to Rainbow Falls.
Oh, no.
Huh?
Bounders!
Out of my way for crying out loud.
Hey,
Watch out! I wonder what that was all about.
I don't know. They sure seemed afraid of something.
Oh, hiya, Teddy! Hiya, Grubby!
It's Wooly.
Did you see some bounders go by?
We sure did. They nearly ran us over.
Why were you chasing him, Wooly?
I was on my way home when I found those bounders playing marbles with 3 fob eggs.
That's terrible. Those bounders can sure be mean.
Well, are the eggs all right?
Ooh, I think so. Come on, I'll show you where they are.
Something strange is going on. Those bounders are usually working at Tweeg's this time of day.
Maybe Tweeg gave him a day off.
I doubt it, Grubby.
Then maybe Tweeg isn't home and those bounders are playing hooky.
Well, that's more likely, but it makes me wonder, if Tweeg isn't at home, where is he, and what's he up to?
Hear ye! Everybody rise! In accordance with Marvel regulations, this court is now in session! His horrorship, the Supreme Oppressor Queller, presiding!
Let the proceedings begin.
Hey, you, excuse me, your malevolence.
Roll 83, line 8! No talking by the defendant!
Who's that? Tweeg?
Yes, it's me, Jack W. Tweeg. And this is all a terrible mistake.
I said no talking! Sergeant at Arms, gag the prisoner!
Right away. But if I can't speak, how can I get a fair trial?
Rule 91, Article 6! No novel trial is a fair trial!
Oh, oh.
Quiet, Tweep. I can't hear the show. Hey, this might be kind of interesting after all.
Oh, we mustn't be too hard on this naughty green thing. After all, the defendant did pay his apprenticeship dues. The problem is, he paid them with these!
Worthless rocks.
Precisely, your nastiness. Someone must teach this misguided fool that he must behave! Because this would-be villain is not fooling us with his antics, but merely fooling himself!
Whoa! What a performance!
Just who does he think he is? And how does a full wagon load of treasure simply disappear? Oh, sorry, your evil genius ship. I guess I got carried away.
Just when she was getting good. Here they are, fellers! Safe and sound!
It's a good thing these fob eggs have strong shells.
Yeah, but it's not nice of those bounders to play marbles with them.
They sure are pretty, and they're all different colors, just like fobs.
That could be important to remember for our research, Grubby.
Say, Teddy, where do you suppose the mom and dad fobs of these eggs are?
Well, I don't know, but I think we'd better wait for him to come back.
Do you think they will, Teddy?
I'm sure of it, Willie. It's a natural instinct for parents to care for their young ones.
Let me at him, your evil ship. I'll fix him.
Mommy, what are you saying?
No comments from the visitors gallery. Section 72, subsection.
Nostroclum. Put a sock in it. Yes, Eleanor, you were saying.
Hand that nincompoop over to me. I'll punish him like only a mother can. With unspeakable horrors.
Like what?
I can't say it. I told you it's unspeakable.
Uh-oh. Twank, you better throw yourself at the mercy of the court.
Prosecutor, are there any other charges?
One more, your imperial badness. Even though Tweed claims to have completed the bad deeds checklist, all of Brundo seems sadly happy.
But I did do all those bad deeds, I tell you. I can't help it if those creatures are too stupid to be miserable.
I also have another charge to add to the list, namely ruining
what you mean. There certainly isn't much left of that charming flock.
But it's all a mistake, I tell you. Please, just let me explain.
That's good, boss. When all else fails, whimper.
Silence in the prisoner's dock.
Or maybe not.
Italy, call the first witness.
Yes, your oppressiveness! The prosecution calls as its first witness, LB!
Hey, that's me. See you, twins.
Do you promise to tell the truth? And as many bad things about Twig that you can think of?
I sure do.
Oh, no. I'm done for.
Now, LB, tell us in your own words of the defendant's progress in fulfilling the list of bad deeds required by Marvel for the Senior Apprentice program.
It'll be my pleasure. The whole thing collapsed before we got started. And from there,
Well, I've got just the thing for you.
it just went downhill. The guy was utterly hopeless.
Like this?
You might say, all his plans blew up in his face.
Put popcorn in there. Yeah! Run for your life!
Oh, fine, I'll go.
You gotta understand, when it comes to being bad, Tweez is the worst.
I'd like you to meet Tweagle, the first elf villain.
What can I say? Swiping candy from a baby. The boss can't do any of it. He's sort of a all-around bumbling idiot.
Oh, all right, Mr. LB. You may, bow down.
Sure thing. How'd I do, Tweep?
You sold me down the river, you rotund rat.
Not down the river. Up the river.
As you can see, the only item on the list that Twig has actually accomplished is number 7, cheat and lie. But it was Marvel that he was cheating and lying to.
Your exalted awfulness, I can explain.
Silence! Your offenses are many, Tweed. Treasure disappears without explanation, and a Marvel checklist is submitted with fraudulent claims. Now I suppose we'll find the crystals you brought to us are fake.
Crystals? Fake? Not on your life.
Don't you mean you're right?
Gee, Teddy, it doesn't look like anybody's coming.
Yeah, it's getting kind of dark and kind of cold.
You're right, Wooly. Maybe we should take the eggs back to Gimmick's house for the night.
At least we know they were safe, and maybe we could do some research at the same time.
Oh, boy, that's a great idea, fellers, 'cause I gotta go home.
Hey, Gimmick, look what we found.
Giant marbles?
No, Gimmick. These are fob eggs.
Those are Bobby?
Yes, Fuzz. Hey, that's what you looked like at one time.
What do we do with them now, Teddy?
Well, if these are like most eggs, they should be kept warm so they can hatch.
Precisely right, Teddy.
Makes sense to me.
We'll need to find something large enough and soft enough and warm enough to do the job.
How large?
And how soft?
And how warm?
Well, about as large as a grubby, and about as soft as grubby, and just as warm as a grubby.
Congratulations, Grubby. Looks like
Huh? Me?
Good morning, Grubby.
Oh, good morning, Teddy.
Oh, I wonder who that can be. Oh, good morning, Wooly.
Hi, guess what? I found the parents of those 3 little poor lost eggs. Meet Frank and Faye Fob.
Oh my! 1, 2, 3. Looks like they're all here. Oh, what a relief. Wooly told us how he chased away the founders. And now, you folks have been keeping our eggs warm.
We were glad to help.
How can we ever thank you?
Well, there is one thing you could do.
Name it. Anything.
Well, do you think it could help us with a little research?
So that's how it happens. I knew there had to be an explanation.
Oh, yes. Underground streams lead from Rainbow Falls to all parts of Grundo. Yes, indeed. Those streams are practically everywhere.
So that explains why colorful fobs can be found throughout the land.
Even at Gimmick's house.
Hey, we've been doing some pretty good researching, haven't we?
Yes, we have, Grubby.
Frank, Faye, I wonder if maybe you two would like to take over this egg sitting for a while. Whoa.
What's wrong, Grubby?
Look!
Oh, boy!
Gee, I wonder what they're saying.
I think they're thanking you for keeping them warm until they hatched.
Uncle Grubby!
So long.
Goodbye.
See ya.
So long, fellers!
Drop by anytime.
Boy, that was an important lesson.
Oh, what's that,
Well,
Grubby?
when I was sitting on those eggs, I was getting kind of mad because they wouldn't hurry up and hatch. But when they finally did, I thought it was all worth waiting for.
I think that's called patience, Grubby.
Oh, I call it taking your time. I even made up the song about it. Sometimes you've got to take your time. Everything has a season.
That's right.
Sometimes you've got to take your time. Don't hurry up unless you've got a good reason.
People may call him lazy.
Lazy, he's lazy.
But I only try to do what's right.
Yes, patience is a virtue,
Virtue, it's a virtue.
and it doesn't come overnight. Sometimes you've got to take your time.
Doodly-doo.
Everything has a season.
Sometimes you've got to take your time.
Don't hurry up unless you've got a good reason.
There's a natural order for everything.
You shouldn't try to resist it.
'Cause if everything that's good happened all at once, you'd feel pretty bad if you missed it.
Twig, you are to be spared this time. Even though you cheated on the Marvel Bad Deeds checklist, we will show mercy.
Oh, thank you, your evilness.
This is a one-time only offer because you have delivered the magic crystals into our hands.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You have until the next initiation to complete the checklist and pay your debt in full.
Oh, I will.
Oh, you rottenness! Shouldn't we assign someone to make sure Tweed completes these tasks?
Excellent suggestion, but who can we find to do such lowly work?
Oh, how about the radish?
Who? Me? Oh!
Splendid idea. Henceforth, you will make sure that Tweed completes the work we have given him. Quailor has spoken.
Oh, no. Oh, how can they do this to me?
What can I say, boss? You're working for me now.
When Gimmick tries to invent an automatic music machine, we have a new mystery to solve. Why do the crystals glow the way they do? And what do the words written on them mean? And what happens when Queller makes LB poor Tweeg's supervisor? Please join us and find out in an upcoming story of the Adventures of Teddy Ruxpin.